Hi, I'm Paul Grantham. Thanks for joining me again. I'd like to tell you about an exciting new development here at SDS, our Certificate in Essential Therapy Skills, which is approved by the British Psychological Society Learning Centre. It's very different as a course from many of those that you will have attended before. Consisting of 4 modules, it has the sole aim of increasing your therapeutic effectiveness, whatever modality or whatever type of therapeutic work you're engaged in. We've devised this particular course bearing in mind that we're all under increasing pressure to produce better outcomes in the work that we're doing with clients. This doesn't simply mean seeing more clients, but rather being more effective in our work with each of them. All of these 4 evidence-based modules are focused on various ways in which you can increase your effectiveness with the clients that you work with. In the majority of instances, we can even put figures on them. In one of the modules, for example, we'll discuss the evidence for increasing your effectiveness in giving information to clients by over 400%. So, what are these modules? The first module is the essential toolkit for running groups. Now, it's been assumed for a while that group work increases efficiency, but does it increase effectiveness with clients? Or is it just a cheap option for seeing more of them? This particular module will take you through the research that proves that effectiveness is increased by over 30% when actually using group work rather than seeing people on a one-to-one basis. The course also develops essential group work skills which are often fundamentally different from the ones that you may have been trained in your one-to-one work. After this course, you'll gain new confidence and expertise in group work that will further improve your effectiveness with clients. The second module is Therapy Applications of Translational Research. Now, if you've never heard of translational research before now, you are in for a treat. This module specifically shares evidence-based findings from the non-clinical areas of psychology and looks at how you can improve your effectiveness by translating them into your everyday practice. You'll learn, for example, what single object in your room can increase your client's concentration and mood substantially. And you'll also learn how making very slight adjustments and changes to your behaviour with your client can substantially increase their motivation. All of these strategies are supported by extensive research findings. Indeed, many delegates who've attended this course have said that they've often wondered why so much social and cognitive psychology research has not been incorporated into practice before now. Oh, and by the way, the single object in your room that makes all the difference? It's not one of these. The third module is Essential Time Management Skills for Therapists. If you've ever come to the end of your working day and wondered how you could have been so busy but achieved so little, then this module is for you. Increased effectiveness and job satisfaction go together. They're not in opposition. This module will illustrate how you can make use of the Pareto principle, for example, to ensure that you really are spending your time with clients most wisely and most effectively. It will also help you to develop the confidence that you need to deal with potential time-wasting situations, such as unnecessary interruptions, emails, and dealing with unanticipated phone calls. You'll come out of this module with a complete toolkit for essential time effectiveness techniques. The fourth module is effective therapeutic problem-solving techniques. All of us are working with clients who have a tendency to approach their problems in habitual, maladaptive ways, and as a result of that become stuck. Clearly, one of our key roles as practitioners is to help them to approach their difficulties in new and creative ways. The irony is, however, that we ourselves as practitioners are often drawn back to the same way of doing things in order to help them. Many practitioners, knowingly or unknowingly, rely very heavily indeed on D. Zurilla's and Goldfried's problem-solving model. You know what this is, don't you? Which is to define the problem, brainstorm alternative responses to it, list the pros and the cons of each, and then decide what's the best option. In practice, there are actually a host of additional evidence-based techniques that we can actually use in order to help clients to solve their problems. Some are analytical in nature, others are creative. All, however, are evidence-based and will increase your effectiveness with your clients. They'll range from using the Key-Por-Trigo technique through to dealing with politely, which, if you've never heard of it before, in plain English, is about helping work with clients who've got multiple goals. So, come and join me on these modules of the Certificate in Essential Therapy Skills. I should add that you may have completed some of these modules already if you've attended previous SDS courses. You can use your past attendance towards completion of this certificate. I look forward to working with you on this project, and I hope it will be stimulating, practical, and above all, a worthwhile investment for you in your practice. Take care, and thank you for your time.